Hey guys, I'm Big Mike, and like always, I'd like to thank you for being here today. Today we've got Elliot, the CEO of Mirus Futures, here to talk about a brand new trading engine that they have just launched. It's called BIGTICK, and he's going to talk about the new features and capabilities of this trading engine. He also will talk about how it compares to Zenfire, for those of you that are already using that. And at the end of the presentation, we're going to open it up to any questions that you have about BIGTICK or Zenfire or just Mirus Futures in general. So be sure to stay tuned to the end of the presentation when we get all of those questions answered. I do want to remind everybody that the recording will be posted on the web on the BMT sometime tomorrow. And if you are watching it at a later date on YouTube, do me a favor and give us a thumbs up if you like it. All right, guys, give me 1 second, and I'm going to turn things over to Elliot. All right, Elliot, you should have control. Yep.
Okay, and you just see the one screen with the Mirus Futures BIGTICK logos?
Yep, we got it. Thanks.
Okay, great. Thank you. So before I get started, I want to thank Big Mike. I know it's a significant effort that he puts in, but the BMT is certainly an extremely well-run trading forum, and that brings significant value to the industry. Also, this is my first chance to express publicly my appreciation for the BMT members. As you may or may not know, you guys voted Mirus Futures as the best futures broker for 3 years in a row now, and we certainly appreciate those votes. I can promise you our team will continue to work hard to make sure we earn those votes for next year as well. So before we get started with the specifics of BIGTICK, I want to start with the question of what is a trading engine. I'm not sure that we get credit for coining that phrase, but I feel like we're much more responsible for bringing that term to the futures industry back in 2006 when we launched Zenfire. A trading engine connects traders with the commodity exchanges, providing access to market data and routing orders. So to take it a step further, the trading engine bridges a front-end trading platform to the trading infrastructure and network for connectivity with the actual exchanges and risk management capabilities. And to go all the way, I'll say a trading engine solution is a combination of software, which is used to communicate with the exchanges, pulling in market data and routing orders, hardware to process the load of requests and orders, and the global network to bring remote users to the engine and communicate with the exchanges. Trading engines are required to manage the pre-trade credit controls and risk management, helping to maintain the integrity of the markets. So many of you know the name Zenfire, which has been the trading engine of choice by Mirus for the past 7 years. Zenfire was released by Mirus Futures in 2006 and has built a reputation on speed and reliability. At the time that we released it, it was really the unfiltered tick data and lightning fast speed that separated Mirus from the pack, because traders were able to visually see a difference in the data quality and the speed. In fact, BMT members, not to toot our own horn again, but BMT members even voted Zenfire as the best data feed for the past 3 years. So that reputation continues to be strong today. That being said, we're excited to announce a new trading engine to our technology portfolio called BIGTICK. BIGTICK is the next generation of trading engines designed to move beyond speed alone with a focus on intelligence, functionality, and efficiency. So let me go through some of those examples. Dynamic data distribution for enhanced platform performance. So this proprietary method of delivering more efficient market data results in optimized platform performance for traders. This obviously speaks to the intelligence aspect. From a functionality standpoint, server-side functionality is going to allow us to offer some of the features that traders have been talking about for quite some time in terms of server-side OCOs and bracket orders. Distributed order routing to further optimize speed. Again, a proprietary method here, but the goal is to enhance speed even further. And then complete mobility through the free Mirus Trader platform. So it's unfortunately or fortunately no longer a new concept in our world that everyone requires mobile access to stay connected at all times, and that's from our personal lives all the way to our trading lives. Equity firms have been providing mobile apps for a couple of years now. Even some Forex firms have some nice mobile capabilities. We believe Mirus Trader will finally give futures traders the same convenience, and we'll cover this in a little bit more detail in just a bit. Mike, just so you know, I'm getting a message about some participants can't view the webcam.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Participants can, apparently.
Right. It's we don't have any webcams, so you can safely ignore that message. I don't know why it popped up. Sorry.
Okay. Good chance for me to get a drink. So with Zenfire having such a good reputation and being well regarded in the futures industry, it makes sense to ask the question, what are the differences between Zenfire and BIGTICK? In fact, I think I already saw this question on your forum. The major point to understand is that the speed and reliability of Zenfire depend on the global network and the trading infrastructure, and BIGTICK uses the same network and same infrastructure. If you come away from this webinar with just understanding one point about BIGTICK, it's that it leverages the same global network and same trading infrastructure that you're used to with Zenfire. BIGTICK was built with a new and unique design to deliver a more robust trading engine. The design allows for more advanced trading tools, indicators, and features to be available through platforms connected through BIGTICK. Again, one of those examples is the dynamic data distribution, and a way for us to understand how fast is the user able to accept data. This algorithm allows us to basically, the way we say it is, play nice with your resources. So for example, if you aren't able to keep up with the market because you have a slow computer or a slow internet connection, we will keep you up to date by giving you the most current information, sending you only the data that you can receive. And once you get to a better connection, it'll speed up again, always continuing to give you the most current information. New NinjaTrader features include server-side OCOs and bracket orders, along with access to new web-based mobile platform available for NinjaTrader users, the Mirus Trader. Now that doesn't mean that Zenfire is going away. There are features of Zenfire that are not available today on BIGTICK, things like options, Eurex and ICE. There's 12 platform options on Zenfire. BIGTICK is only going to have NinjaTrader and Mirus Trader upon launch, as well as API access. It will be a closed API, whereas Zenfire, there are certain sophisticated users that write directly to the Zenfire API. You know, I think probably for me, one of the biggest benefits of BIGTICK is going to give everyone the mobile access, a free web platform compatible with NinjaTrader. So seamless interaction between NinjaTrader and your mobile Mirus Trader. You can be trading from home on NinjaTrader, leave the computer and use iPad, phone, or log on to another computer through the web-based platform and still see all of the orders, all of the positions, and be able to manage your account through this Mirus Trader. Also still giving you access to server-side OCOs and server-side brackets. And something we get a lot as well, requests for clients that are on Macs or Linux. This will be compatible with those computers as well. Another nice thing about the Mirus Trader is we'll be able to add additional functionality such as news, critical updates. So if we need to get a message out to our users, whether that's an exchange issue or whether that's if you're trading a specific market that may be going into delivery, those types of critical updates we'll be able to send through the Mirus Trader. There will be an account manager section. The account manager will allow you to change your username and password, send treasury requests that are behind a username and password so that it's more secure. All of these features, both in the Mirus Trader as well as on the BIGTICK side, are things that are going to continue to improve. We've got a full development team that is really pushing the limits on what we can do for traders, and we want to hear from traders to be able to provide the key updates that you guys are looking for. That's what the development team is going to be looking for. Obviously, one thing that is going to come up is how do I get access? Right now, Mirus Trader and BIGTICK are only available to Mirus account holders. So if you're a Mirus account holder, you can email info@mirusfutures.com. This will give you access. Now, it will give you a demo, so you can try it before moving your account. But again, it is only available to Mirus account holders. So I think this is a good opportunity before I move on to open it up for questions, Mike.
Okay. All right, guys. So if you have some questions, go ahead and type them in.
If you don't have any questions coming in, because
yeah, there are some, and there's already some on the thread.
I can also address some of the. Okay.
So you tell me, do you want to do that now, or do you want to skip to the questions that are starting to come in?
Yeah, you can start there.
Okay.
Actually, I did write down a few of the questions from the forum that I can go through.
Okay.
Market intervals like TRIN and TICK. So keep in mind that BIGTICK, being a trading engine, not a data provider, is only going to give you information from the exchange in real time. So market intervals like TRIN and TICK, those are coming from a data vendor like a Kinetic or an eSignal or bar charts, so you will not get those through BIGTICK alone.
Okay.
Can I have one chart of BIGTICK and one chart of Zenfire simultaneously? That is not actually possible. So NinjaTrader, you can connect to both Zenfire and to BIGTICK at the same time, but my understanding is that NinjaTrader will chart strictly from the first data provider, from the primary provider. So you won't be able to do both at the same time on the same computer. If you had two funded accounts, you could separate them onto two separate computers, but you won't be able to do it simultaneously on the same computer. Historical data will be the same as what you're used to with Zenfire. So you won't get historical data in the Mirus Trader in the mobile app. But everything you're used to on NinjaTrader with historical data, you'll get the same information from NinjaTrader in terms of historical. So there was a question about, I know that I think one or two people posted the Mirus TS website, so I wanted to address that as well. Mirus Trading Solutions, Mirus TS, is the parent company that owns several of the pieces. So Mirus TS is really what delivers technology and services to FCMs, to brokers, and to traders. So in fact, I can bring up a slide here to give you a better picture. Mirus TS has a technology division, professional services, and a brokerage services division. So under the technology, we have the Mirus TS Global Network and the Mirus TS Trading Infrastructure. both, as I mentioned, both Zenfire and BIGTICK, our two trading engine options, leverage the same global network and the same trading infrastructure owned by Mirus TS. We do offer co-location, virtual machine, dedicated server hosting as professional services. Even though most of our clients get that directly from Mirus Futures, those professional services are provided by Mirus TS, our holding company. As you know, we offer Zenfire to other brokerage firms as well. So we have IB and FCM services. And then the brokerage arm of Mirus TS is Mirus Futures. So under brokerage services, you see Mirus Futures, Mirus Education, where we do some of our webinars, Mirus International, as we cover in-house languages like Russian, Spanish, German, Italian. I feel like I'm missing one. And then Mirus FX, our Forex offering.
Okay. There's quite a few questions here.
I think I covered everything that I saw in the forum.
Okay. All right. So let me start with some of the questions.
Can I open those up to see those, or are you going to read those?
I'm going to read them to you right now. So Brian is asking, is BIGTICK data filtered?
No.
Okay.
Completely unfiltered.
And for the tech guys among us, is it UDP like Zenfire, or is it TCP?
It's UDP.
Okay. Maku is asking about historical data. So you mentioned that it's the same as Zenfire when you're using like NinjaTrader. He's asking specifically if there's going to be historical bid and ask volume data. So I know that like right now today with NinjaTrader 7, it really wouldn't matter because the framework of that platform doesn't support that. But NinjaTrader 8 will. So any insight as far as when NinjaTrader 8 comes out, if there will be historical bid ask data to go with the trades?
That's actually a question for NinjaTrader. You know, both BIGTICK and Zenfire are providing real-time information, not historical data. So I would kind of point that question to Ninja.
Okay.
And I haven't heard of that update on Ninja 8, but certainly something to direct to them.
Okay. Ben is asking why, in layman's terms, should he switch from Zenfire to BIGTICK?
Sure. I also want to just point out that Ray Skyped me that the answer is yes to that question, to the previous question.
Okay.
So the question of why to move from Zenfire to BIGTICK. I mean, I think this is a somewhat of a personal question. It really depends on your trading needs. I know a lot of traders that have asked us about mobile access and being able to seamlessly, even though they may want to trade from NinjaTrader from their home screen, they want the ability to have mobile access wherever they go. That is only available on BIGTICK, not on Zenfire.
Okay.
Server-side OCOs and server-side brackets, I think, are another key feature that so many of the NinjaTrader users out there and other users use those tools within the trading platform. Right. Having that server-side will give you the extra protection.
Right.
And then in terms of some enhanced reliability, we do have plans to add a lot of other exchanges. We even have plans to add other asset classes down the road. So some of those will apply to traders as we get further along in the development. Then there are the cases, as I made on for Zenfire, that options are only available on Zenfire. Currently, only Eurex and ICE are available on Zenfire, and also platform options. We're staying right now for BIGTICK with NinjaTrader and Mirus Trader. We've had a 10-year good relationship with NinjaTrader, a significant percentage of our users are using NinjaTrader, and we really want to continue to further the development of BIGTICK, and that's really going to be more the development of adding features and functionality, not adding additional platforms. And so, again, the platform choices is going to be more on the Zenfire side, as well as API access. There are quite a few traders that want to write directly to the API. That won't be available on BIGTICK, but is on Zenfire.
Okay. So I have a few questions of my own from that. So let's start with the API. Is Zenfire API going to go away, or is this something that it can safely be developed now? I mean, I think you mentioned that the BIGTICK API is closed. So is there any plan to open it at some point, or how, if I'm a developer, which one makes the most sense for me right now?
Right now, you only have one choice. BIGTICK is a closed API, so you would be writing to Zenfire. Whether that will be opened up down the road, I think the answer is yes. In terms of time frame, I don't see it in the near term.
Okay. And so you mentioned NinjaTrader as the launching platform for BIGTICK. Can you tell us, is it available right now today? I can switch to BIGTICK and use it with NinjaTrader right now?
Sure can. We have users on it already.
Okay. And the OCO functionality, so that's a pretty popular request from those that are a little bit more technical and know what it means or why it's important. Is that also available right now today with Ninja?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
I do want to point out there is a slight difference there between NinjaTrader and Mirus Trader when it comes to the server-side functionality. So the OCO functionality is available in both. Server-side OCO functionality is available in both. The bracket is only available right now in Mirus Trader.
Okay. All right. Coep is asking about co-location and VPS and et cetera. He's saying that you had previously said that broker has to verify the strategy before going live. What does that mean exactly?
I would actually ask that question be emailed in so I can give it to the appropriate person on the co-location VM side. I'm not super familiar with the requirements there.
Okay. Let's see. Raymond,
you can send that email to support@mirusfeatures.com, and if you just mention the Big Mike, I'll make sure it gets to the right person.
All right. Raymond is asking about the mobile side of things. So I guess just to open this up a little bit more generalized. So I have an account with Mirus, and is the Mirus Trader, the HTML5 mobile side, is that available only if I have selected BIGTICK, or could I get that with Zenfire, or how does that work?
It's only available with BIGTICK.
Okay, gotcha. Cal is asking for confirmation that the NinjaTrader OCO is server-side with BIGTICK, and you said yes, right?
That's right.
Okay. Anthony's asking about Eurex and other exchanges. So you mentioned briefly they're not available today, but is it on the roadmap?
It certainly is on the roadmap. We're going to have the availability of all of the futures exchanges. Obviously, it's going to be on customer demand. So ICE, Eurex would certainly be near the top of the list, if not at the top of the list. Okay. Right now, it is only Globex. When those exchanges will be lit up, I don't have a specific time frame, but it is being as part of the priority on the development side, and we want to make sure that customers that trade both Eurex, ICE, and Globex will have the ability to do that from one account.
All right. Rick is asking about Mirus Trader. Can it be used simultaneously or concurrently with Ninja? If he places trades on one, will he see it instantly on the other?
Yes.
Okay.
And it's an instantaneous update, so technically you could have them both running at the same time. If you've got your smartphone on Mirus Trader and you place a trade in Ninja, it would also show up.
Okay, and then a question of my own. You had mentioned historical data and Mirus Trader. So, I mean, first of all, let's just start with the basics. Is there a charting in Mirus Trader, or is it only like a DOM, or how does that work?
There is charting. You know, I'm going to show you, I'm going to slide down this screen so you can see. This is a pretty basic screen. There's a lot of customization that can be done within Mirus Trader. It doesn't have nearly the bells and whistles that Ninja Trader has, but it does have the basics of what you would need for trading. Quote board, account summary, chart, DOM, position details, working orders, completed orders. It does have an order history. Some of the things that are coming in the near future, things like performance reports. The nice thing is since we own both products, both Zenfire and BIGTICK, we'll be able to import all of your fills from Zenfire so that your performance reports would be able to show you a history of your Mirus account as long as you were with on Zenfire. Okay. There'll be an account manager section to be able to...
On BIGTICK, you mean? Sorry.
On BIGTICK.
Okay.
The news window there in the top right corner, we do have a news feed coming in, M&I news. I think one of the nice things about the news feature is being able to get updates from our order desk. That we'll be able to send updates like, don't forget there's unemployment report coming out in 5 minutes. Don't forget gold is going to go into delivery in 2 days. Don't forget, and we'll even be able to, and this is not done yet, but we will get to the point where we'll be able to send a message directly to a user. And that communication, I think, is an important aspect of giving a trader the necessary information in real time.
Okay, and so just to clarify again, so since this is HTML5, sorry, that was my dog. Since this is HTML5, sorry, he's throwing his bone around. It's going to work with Android. It's going to work with iPhones. It's going to work with your desktop. You know, anything that has a web browser, it's gonna work. Now,
that's right. It is. It's just to clarify, it is fully supported on Chrome and Safari.
Okay. So I guess my first question is, you know, it looks great right there on your screen, right? But what happens when I look at it on a 5-inch phone? Is it a different layout, or how do I?
It's a different layout. There is a mobile app that you know, I don't think I have a picture of it.
But obviously, it won't all fit on the screen at the same time, obviously. But I could still have charts. Then I have to maybe just scroll left or right or something to see the DOM or something like that?
That's right.
Okay.
You know what? I'm getting an update that I can actually switch to mobile. Yeah, so you can get a clearer picture here, this mobile skin.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
Obviously, it's just that one piece because that's what fits on your phone. But you can see positions, you can see orders.
Right. Okay. All right. Dale wants to know if the indicators that he's using in Ninja Trader can show up in the Mirus Trader.
They cannot right now.
Marco wants to know if he has. I'm trying to understand the question. I think you've already answered this. If he has Mirus, if he has a funded account with Mirus, and he wants to use both Zenfire and BIGTICK on 2 different PCs, can he do that?
He can. He would need to set up a second account, move the money. The money is not co-margined, so if you've got $10,000 in one account, you would have to split up the money between the 2 accounts, and each is going to be treated for risk and margin purposes as 2 completely separate accounts.
Okay. I see some other questions about Zenfire versus BIGTICK. So for those people that don't want the mobile functionality, or that perhaps are not using NinjaTrader, there's no need for them to be looking at BIGTICK, right? I mean, it's going to be a while before you have other platforms that are available for BIGTICK. Is that right?
That's correct. A user that's not interested in the server side functionality, not interested in the mobile access, would not need to move. One thing I will say is we will be providing at some stage a username and password to all Mirus Futures customers to the Mirus Trader, because it will have account manager so that you can change your username and password. You'll be able to send treasury requests behind a username and password. It's for protection and security reasons that we want a lot of those requests being done behind a username and password. And so you will have this this Mirus Trader access. You just wouldn't be able to trade on it.
Okay. Aaron is asking about fees. So are the fees, commissions or data feed or anything like that, different from Zenfire versus BIGTICK?
There's no change from Zenfire to BIGTICK, just the increased functionality.
Okay. Sam is asking about the location of the co-located servers. Is that in Aurora next to the exchange or somewhere else?
You know, I know that there's, I even got a couple of questions that came in directly to my email today about co-location. I think it makes sense to actually have a presentation just specific to co-location. I'm not the expert in co-location and our virtual machine service, but I know we get a lot of questions on that, so maybe you guys can pressure Mike into giving us a little more airtime and having one of our guys come in to do a full presentation just on co-location. Okay.
I think if I remember correctly, in a prior webinar, I think that Bob said that it was in Aurora. But yeah,
we technically have the ability to do both. You know, which one is more appropriate for the specific user?
Right, right. There's going to be a significant cost difference, right?
Cost and there's even a performance that's really related to the individual user as well. So I think it's somewhat individualized, as well as it's. I'll just leave it at that. That it's important to go through those details. And if you don't want to wait for a webinar, feel free to email us again. I'll make sure we get the right person on the phone.
Okay. And you said that's just info@mirusfutures.com?
Info@Mirus or support@Mirus.
Okay. Chris is asking, do you consider Mirus Trader still to be in beta, or is it final?
I do consider it to be live. I do want to say that you'll see some changes ongoing. Our development team does not know the word done. They will continue to add new features. We want, as I mentioned, we want feature requests from our users that can be put either in the engine side on BIGTICK or within Mirus Trader. It is ready for use. Like I said, we have live users on it, but you will see additional things coming into the platform over time. Okay.
Coep is asking, I think he's asking if the new engineering resources that you've put into BIGTICK, if they benefit Zenfire in any way.
They do not.
Okay. Alex wants to know about the charting in Mirus Trader. Are there choices other than time-based charts? Like, are there range bars or daily bars or Renko bars or anything like that?
Right now it's just time. Now I'm logged out again, but right now it is just time. We do not go down to tick charts. I believe 1 second is the lowest time frame.
Okay. AE wants to know what customization is available within the Mirus Trader. Like, can we move stuff around, resize, colors? What else can we do?
Yeah, I certainly suggest trying it out if you're a Mirus account holder, to actually try it out. This is just a different layout, but you can actually see customization, all these windows can be changed in terms of size, color.
Okay.
I don't use a time and sales, so you don't see time and sales on here. There is an order ticket that you can use as well, but you can move windows around. You can also switch on the layout side where you can actually go to a grid layout. So the windows are either 50% of the screen. You have two different windows that you can have left and right. You can go to a 3-tier, or you can go to this freeform layout as well.
Okay. And so for people that right now have Zenfire funded with Mirus right now today, they can or cannot use this application. They have to first switch to BIGTICK. Is that right?
No, if they have a live account, they will be able to sign up to try BIGTICK immediately. And then if they decide they want to switch, then it would be a second request to actually move your account from Zenfire to BIGTICK.
Okay, and then at that point they could log on to the trader.mirusfutures.com for that portal.
The demo will actually give them access.
Okay.
So if you're a live account holder for Mirus, if you sign up, and I'm posting a link here. This is specifically for Big Mike's webinar today. If you sign up here and you have a live account, then we would follow up and give you a username and password that allows you to have a demo to BIGTICK, both on Ninja and on Mirus Trader. So just one username and one password. If you're not a live account holder, you can still sign up here. Our goal is to still work with only Mirus account holders for right now, but the first wave of non-Mirus account holders would be the Big Mike group. So if you want to sign up, I don't know the best way to send you this link, Mike, for the BIGTICK countdown is on.
There's a little window on the bottom left where it says type message here. Yeah, there it goes. And I'll just put that in the thread also. A couple of people asking about using BIGTICK with third-party software like Scalp Tool, but that's a platform, isn't it?
Scalp Tool is a platform only available on Zenfire.
Okay. So, all right. So same as what we said before, that right now BIGTICK is Ninja Trader only.
Correct.
Okay. Let's see.
And I do want to point out too. Excuse me. I will see here. I'll also post another link that has some of the videos. So if you want to see a little bit more of the customization, some of the windows will give you a little bit more view into the customization of Mirus Trader.
Okay. I see a couple more questions about the Mirus Trader. So there is no download. It's not an app. It's HTML5, which means that it'll work in Safari on your iPhone or Chrome or whatever on your Android. Or I think it's important to mention also that if you're, at work, you can open up a web browser and see it there as well. It's kind of a remote option instead of having to remote into your home computer with some third-party software or something to see your charts. That would be another option, right?
I'm sorry, you cut out there. Can you say that again?
That Mirus Trader is HTML5, so it'll work from iOS, like Safari, if you have an iPhone, or it'll work from Chrome if you have Android. But it's important to remember also that even just a regular web browser, if you're at work and you normally trade from home, you could just load Mirus Trader at work on your lunch hour or something and be able to see your positions and your charts or close those positions or whatever you need to do, right?
That's absolutely correct.
Okay. Let's see. Cal wants to know if he switches to BIGTICK, does that change the FCM selection as far as who you clear through?
It is right now only available at Dorman Trading, so you have to have your account at Dorman. If you're with one of our other clearing partners, you would have to open up a new account at Dorman.
Okay. AE wants to know if from within Mirus Trader, if he's got a pending trade that's on his DOM as pending but not yet executed, will he also be able to see that within Mirus Trader?
Yes, and you'll be able to flip back and forth to modify, cancel. All of that is seamless interaction between Ninja and Mirus Trader.
Okay. All right. I think that's actually all the questions that I see. I had one more question of my own, because you did mention a couple times about how this is only currently available for Mirus customers. So can I take that to mean that, like you've done with Zenfire, you plan to make BIGTICK available to others? Is that what you mean by that? Absolutely.
Right now we want to provide the benefit to Mirus customers, but we fully understand that we would be opening it up to, similar to how we have Zenfire, where we open it up for demo access so that people can actually try it even though they're not a Mirus account holder. In terms of where you would go to actually trade live, that will only be available at Mirus Futures.
Okay, gotcha.
So right now, as you know, we offer Zenfire at about 35 different brokers, but BIGTICK will only be available at Mirus Futures.
Okay, gotcha. All right. So if anybody has other questions, what's the best way? Is it to email you guys, or what?
You can email us, you can call us. It's the normal channels of support. Our team is ready for your phone calls to be able to answer any questions. And as I mentioned, if you have a live account, I certainly encourage you to try it. I think you'll be incredibly excited to see the functionality within Mirus Trader and the seamless interaction between NinjaTrader and Mirus Trader.
Okay.
This is something that we've been working on for quite some time. We're incredibly excited about it. I think, as I mentioned, we really tried to listen to our customers of what they needed and what they wanted for their trading. Mobile and server side are two of those, as well as our development team was really focused on some of the back office and engine items to make us a more efficient, more powerful trading engine to power NinjaTrader and the Mirus Trader mobile.
All right. Thanks, Elliot. I appreciate it. And if there's any other questions that come in, I see a couple more, but they've already been answered. But if anybody else has questions, then mirusfutures.com or info@mirusfutures.com, support@mirusfutures.com, and you can get those answers.
And if you sign up for a request for on that BIGTICK countdown, as I mentioned, if you are an account holder, expect to receive an email tomorrow with the username and password. If you aren't a Mirus account holder, you'll be the first wave of non-account owners to be contacted with username and password.
Okay, so important to go ahead and submit your request now, though, so that you can be at the top of that list, right?
You got it.
Okay. All right.
We'll be taking this link down. We'll be taking this link down probably in the next week or so, but wanted to give the benefit to the audience.
Okay. Okay. All right, man. Or thanks, Elliot. I'll post the recording of this on BMT sometime tomorrow, probably. And in the meantime, I'll work with you guys to have you come back. Maybe Bob or somebody come back and do a VPS co-location presentation like we talked about.
That'd be great.
All right, guys. Thanks, Elliot.
Thanks again. All right. Take care.
See you out there. Bye.
Okay. Bye.